Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's 2025. Civ 7 has finally been released, so let's play Civ 5. I asked you guys a few days ago, put out a post and a voting thing, and most of you said go back to Civ 5. And I am going to do a let's play. And some of you said do at least one Civ 7. I'm going to do that as well, and I'm going to talk about Civ 7 in a minute as well. But yeah, for the time being, I'm gonna do this, and I'll have to think about how I do the Civ 7 thing. There are so many exploits in the game, so many ridiculously unbalanced things in the game. It's sort of it's difficult. It's sort of fun playing it. I'm sort of enjoying it here and there, but there's something or a few things about it that sort of bug me a little bit as well. So back to Civ 5, Vox Populi 3.7.11 as always. Playing on DT as always, even though I haven't touched the game for like 3 or 4 weeks now or something. I'm pretty sure it was before my holiday even, right? So it's quite a while. So we got Napoleon. Actually, he just featured in one of the books I've been reading. It's one of the Ken Follett ones, one of the sequels to the Pillars of the Earth. I don't even know what it's called. I've had it in my hand all the time recently. So I've got a starting location for this. I just had a quick look at it. Looks alright, even though there's something funky about it, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. Napoleon. Or a little Frenchman. What is that book called? It's lying over there somewhere. I finished it on Sunday. So, what we got? Plus 10% combat strength for each subsequent attack against a single target during your turn. When you conquer a city, gain 50% towards great writers, artists, musicians in the capital, and temporary plus 40% culture and production in all cities, scaling with the conquered city's population. So that's quite nice. And we've got the Musketeer replaced by Tercio. Free movement, really nice. It's got 5 extra combat strength, I think. Is it plus 5 or is it the same? I'm not sure. Got some other promotions. We'll have a look at them when we get to him. We got the Chateau. Quite nice. Comes in at Cavalry, which is always sort of a tick. I don't usually like going for it. I can show you in a minute because it's in the middle of the tech train. Usually I'll go up or down. Anyhow, let's get to our starting location. Oh, there is actually a salt here. I didn't see that a minute ago, in fairness. Okay, we've got a little lake here, and we've got a little canal. The only thing is we haven't got a hill, and we haven't got many hills, full stop, in terms of production, so we're gonna have to make do with those for C. We can chop some of those, maybe have some lumber mill triangles. We can have one going like this, another one like that, so the guy thing in the middle gets a double adjacency bonus. So let's play. So there's something sort of nice and simple about this game. Religion might be a thing, usually is. It gives you an advantage. Let's go for that. The thing with Civ 7 is, or just like Civ 6 was as well, it's quite complex. They added quite a few layers to the game. What is that? What? I don't think I ever had free salt like this before. That's crazy. And with all those layers in the game, let's go trapping because we get so many forests. We might get some deer that might help us a little bit. In fact, we could also go mining immediately. Because we got the lake, we're sort of alright for the first few turns. Let me actually change that. Let's go mining because we need it for the salt anyhow. Maybe want to settle on one of those. So having so many layers in the game And like you got like your techs, you got your civics. Then you got your diplomatic points, and you got a Pantheon. So really quite a few things. And each of them adds something to the game, or some to one skill, or to science, or combat strength, or food. In Civ 7, there's just so many ways to just totally exploit that, because you can stack those bonuses on top of each other. And in the end, this might be the end of the fucking continent here. I'm gonna have to go back. Bad start. Yeah, I played as Isabella. She is super strong. She's got a start bias towards natural wonders. Talking about natural wonders, there's one here, cool. And then you compare her with like the Mayans. They got the science bias, and it just gets totally ridiculous. Same if you get Catherine and the Mayans together. Or I paired Lafayette, I think it was, and the Romans. And even in the antiquity, I conquered my whole continent I was on. I was just ruthless. Just killed everybody, and AI as bad as ever in warfare. I fucking can't believe I got the guy running here through the forest. I've also got a slightly cynical take on the warfare AI, because as I said, they're given the same team that did the Civ 6 another chance, and one of the guys that was also involved in Civ 6 is the guy responsible for AI warfare. And one of the biggest things here in this game is that the human player is usually so much better, because he is much better at logistics and managing promotions, right? So why not take both of them out of the game? So if you can't tackle AI behavior in wars, then just take away the advantage the human has. And that's exactly what they've done, right? You can't build any roads. Units don't get promotions anymore. Oh, we're talking about Catherine. Is she our neighbor? Immediate neighbor? So this one is pointless. Yeah, so you can't build any roads, and the units don't get promotions because only your commander gets promotions. And then he applies them to all the units running around him. And there's some interesting ideas about him being able to sort of collect for up to 6 units and travels quicker to your destination, and then unpack those guys around him again. That's quite cool. Honestly, yeah. I just find it a little bit foggy. Just mining. This guy is just making too slow progress. Now, where is the Russian Pathfinder going? That's what I'd like to know. Up or down? I mean, up there is bound to be forest. We're gonna be traveling for that quicker. But if I'm wrong, let's go pottery so we can get a settler out. Finally, we got some open land here. Oh. We've only had a one. Now we have 2 runs, do we? Let's see. I wonder how much land is up there in the first place. There's a camp. Now, I'm not quite sure yet how to play this game. Valletta. They got a quest. Is that a quest for this one? Okay, we can do that. Eventually. Ah, maybe I should have gone a little bit further to discover that city state over there. And when I played as Isabella in Civ 7 and I paired her with the Mayans, I actually researched all the texts and all the civics in antiquity. Then you get sort of to a thing called future text, just like here. And whenever you do, you sort of accelerate the age along. Let's just have a quick look because it's forest. I know I'm gonna have to go back in a minute, but it's fine. And I was generating so much science, it was ridiculous. It was more than double than what the next nearest AI had. How do you play this game? I can't remember. So we need the salt, but that's got a food bonus, which is not the greatest thing in the world. And we've got Russia over there. So we need to find a decent defensible spot. Maybe one of those hills instead of forward settle them. There is a river, there's a river here as well. We could settle down here somewhere. Even though it's an open terrain, getting to us is difficult. Because she's got to cross a river here. What is that? Another lake? It's coast. And there's the wonder down here. Little else for the time being. I might grow one more time to work the style and then another pathfinder would also be a thing. This guy's gone up, I don't know how far he gets, but there's more to be discovered down here. It's a bit of a special strategy, but we can do it. Pottery. Okay, let's go back there. And he can get some XP. And now let's go for trapping then. We're gonna have to heal him in between anyhow, so 2 hits he's gonna get a promotion, then we need another 4 hits for the next promotion. A crit general, fine. Did I see something there? No. So that's the first promotion. And then we got policy coming up already. Us after home. Is that? Let's go back to the. We. Suddenly, Catherine doesn't seem so bad when having to choose between those two for a neighbor. I take Catherine over Boudica in the beginning. Let's heal a bit. Just gonna have a look if that seems to be carrying on for a bit. Let's put a turn into something like a worker. And then we're gonna get a settler. And what do we do here? We've got a bit of space. Of course, we got sort of a bias towards military stuff, but I'm sort of also tempted to want to try an artistry and sort of do some conquering without actually being authority. Tradition? You can fall so far behind in tradition. And we don't have a lot of food, or enough food for tradition here. The lakes are no good. Later you get an aqueduct and you get plus 2 food, but that might not be enough. Sort of like progress. And if there's not a sift down there, and there's no luxuries here indicating that there is somebody else here. Like, Russia's gonna have the lapis, right? And then we've got the salt, and then there's not another one down here. So maybe we do go progress. That gives us a tick. And I'd like to get to writing, but we get a distinct lack of resources here, I find. We got some deer. That's gonna be a good city up there. And maybe this one here, forward settling her. I think that'll be a thing. We can settle here. We're gonna have to sort of provide a few units as well. And for that, it would be nice to have some more gold. None of this stuff gets us gold. I think the camp might. In fact, we're gonna have to choose a Pantheon that sort of helps us out there. We could also take the one that gives us something for resources in Tundra. There is quite a bit. All of those, in fact, here. Oh. I'd still want to go for animal husbandry. Tempted to want to rush the library or archers at least, but we can get that quickly. Oh, we get that really quickly. Is there some... okay. So let's stop that. Get a settler. And we can work the free food, free production tile here. That'll be fine. Okay, and now we go to calendar. We could try and send a trade route to Catherine early, because there's no point in attacking her now. But if we do settle forward, then we need an archer first. Mightiest rulers, yeah. I think we can play up to the Pantheon. Stonehenge, 1025 is sort of average, I guess. Oh, he hasn't got a promotion yet. Okay, let's go for this one here. Usually the left-hand side is the better one, because here you get culture, and it's culture that sort of lets you progress quicker through the tree. Sometimes if I got so many resources that I'm sort of desperate for a worker, I do that. But it's got to be sort of special circumstances. Oh, talk about special circumstances. Let's get back one. I don't want to get hit by both. I keep thinking I got the promotion and the guy and I haven't. He's going over there. Maybe they hit him. Oh, they might kill him. If they don't, I'll kill him and get the influence. Yeah, it was bound to happen. Fine. End of the continent blocks. Riga. It's really bad for ancient ruins. I'm pretty sure the Russian guy went up. Let's have a look down here, at least. Let's get the next 5 XP. And we can run for the snow, I guess. Teen settler coming. Pantheon in 3, 20 minutes gone, that's fine. I think I'm gonna place that city here. If we can progress, we want to have quite a few cities reasonably close together. And so we're not going to be working all that many towns. We don't have to count like the distances between cities. If anything, so that you got like really short ones ideally. Okay, now worker though. We really need that guy. I've got things to do. Seriously concerned about the main thing. Oh, I could go for this one here. Usually I take vision, but I'm not gonna go for fishing or whatever it's called. Let's go this one, and maybe we can find some islands that we can hop onto. If I pop the settler one over, like here, I could actually destroy the camp, but I'm gonna settle here. Oh yeah, okay, so that is for you guys. Nothing else to be done. Finished. She settled St. Petersburg. Okay. So seeing 2 crabs here now. Oh, what do we do? So now I'm thinking authority would have been better. Because that is a bit cheeky, not that, but I planned wasn't cheeky. Okay, we change our plans. Can we actually afford to go over here? Let me know in comments what you would do. Eventually a city here in this town. Atoll and the fish I'm not too fussed about actually. Just grab the resources. I'd have a city over here for the wonder and that stuff. But what? Over here. So I want to settle here actually on this town. And I might just do that. Because there's a Pantheon that goes with it. It's this one here, right? +1 food, faith and culture from tundra and snow towns with resources. You don't even have to improve them, but it still doesn't give us money. which is a bit of a bummer, isn't it? And then there's the other one, there's the Goddess of the Hunt or something. That gives 5 gold culture from camps. Like 4 of those here, but you actually have to improve them, and it's only 4 of those. There's another one here. So anyhow, if we take that Pantheon and settle here, we're going to get the benefits immediately of those 3 towns. And then we could send the next settler over here. No, I plan to... Well, it doesn't matter. I'll probably settle somewhere on here. And it have to be an early war. From that point of view, it's good that we're going for archers, but then we also need spearmen, and then we could be bogged down in a long war against two. And probably we'll be falling behind other civs in the meantime, because we'll be concentrating on military stuff instead of going for culture, science, and money. It's actually really dark here. Hello. Still here. It's gone dark. Actually, I got home from work pretty late today. So it's 20:06. I'm gonna play some Civ 7 after I finished recording this. So, yeah, let me know how you assess the situation here. That would interest me. And also which Pantheon you would go for. I sort of just told you my favorite, but you might have other ideas. So let me just scroll through it sort of slowly one more time. You can pause the video if you want to read one of them. So that is it. So we're back. Thanks for watching and all the best until next time. Bye bye.